Welcome to Indiana's English Lounge. Today, I wanted to talk about a grammar point that often gives some trouble to my English students. Mainly, I will be talking about the differences between was and were able to and could. Was or were able to and could both mean that you had the ability to do something. There are lots of situations where using either of these expressions sounds natural. For example, I was able to speak French in high school. I could speak French in high school. She was able to run 15 miles easily when she was younger. She could run 15 miles easily when she was younger. Before I went to college, the only thing I was able to make was pasta. Before I went to college, the only thing I could make was pasta. All of these examples are talking about a general ability or skill. The subject might have done these abilities 1 time, 10 times, 1,000 times. It's not clear from these sentences. All we know is that they had a general ability. On the other hand, if you want to talk about an ability that did happen, that did take place at a specific time, you should not use could. For example, I was able to beat my boyfriend at Mario Kart yesterday. I could beat my boyfriend at Mario Kart yesterday. The lawyer was able to take a vacation last year. The lawyer could take a vacation last year. Were you able to meet up with your childhood friend last Sunday? Could you meet up with your childhood friend last Sunday? Was or were able to is the correct choice if the subject 1 had that ability and 2 used that ability at a specific time. If you're a beginner, you can just get used to using was or were able to for things that happened at specific times. However, there are some situations where you can use could for specific times in the past. These tend to be with sense verbs like feel, see, understand, hear, taste, and so on. For example, when I walked out onto the balcony, I could see the beautiful ocean. I could understand everything the teacher said in class. The moment I arrived at the party, I could feel that something was wrong. Sometimes you want to express that there was a possibility for you to do something, but it didn't actually happen. English learners might mistakenly say, for example, I could win the tennis match, but I let my friend win. I could go to the bar last Friday, but I decided to stay home. As we talked about before, could is not the right word for these situations because it should be used for general abilities. However, was or were able to isn't the right expression either because these things didn't actually happen. For situations like these, you can use could plus have plus the past participle of the appropriate verb. This will show the listener that you had the ability or the possibility to do something, but for some reason it didn't happen. Here's a few more examples. We could have traveled somewhere over our holiday break, but we thought it would be nice to stay home instead. I could have chosen the apple pie for dessert, but I was in the mood for chocolate. He could have been a wonderful author. It's too bad he didn't pick a career related to writing. Luckily, these differences don't apply when you use the negative past, as in was not or were not able to and couldn't. You can use these interchangeably for any situation. Let's test this out with some sentences from earlier and use them in the negative. I wasn't able to speak French when I was in high school. I couldn't speak French when I was in high school. I wasn't able to beat my boyfriend at Mario Kart yesterday. I couldn't beat my boyfriend at Mario Kart yesterday. I wasn't able to understand everything the teacher said in class. I couldn't understand everything the teacher said in class. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want a little more practice, here's a couple questions you can answer on your own. What's something you could do when you were younger that you can't do now? What were you able to accomplish last year? Comment your answers below and don't forget to like and subscribe if you thought this video was helpful. See you next time.